Hello scholars, and welcome to lesson 1.4, two-step equations. So you're going to set up your notes in this way that we've been setting up our notes. So just go ahead and make sure at the top of your paper it says 1.4 two-step equations with the date in the upper right-hand corner. You don't have to write down the learning goal, just that you just need to know that we're going to be able to solve two-step equations by the end of this lesson. And then here are the notes. You actually don't need to write down anything until the examples, so you can just listen to what I'm saying. So first you're gonna just know that you're using inverse operations to solve equations. So addition and subtraction are inverse, so are multiplication and division. Inverse just means opposite. And these are our steps to solve two-step equations. So first, and again, you don't have to write this down, you're just listening, and then we're gonna use these steps when we solve them. So we're going to draw a line to the equal sign. We're going to cancel out the addition subtraction on both sides and simplify down. We're going to cancel out the multiplication division on both sides and simplify down. And then you should have an x equals a number, and you're going to box your answer. So let's go ahead and do example number 1. And you do need to start writing this one in your notes. You're going to do the examples and the try it's all in your notebook. All right, so let's go ahead and solve number 1. So it says 3x plus 7 equals 16. So write this down. You can even pause the video to write this down. All right, you're going to go ahead and draw your line to the equal sign. The whole point of doing this is to show that there are two sides that we're balancing to the equation. Then after that, we're going to look on the side with the x, and you're going to cancel out the addition or subtraction. In this case, it's plus 7. So to cancel that out, we're going to use the inverse or the opposite operation, which is minus 7. So write minus 7 underneath. Make sure you line up the numbers. And whatever you do to the left side, you're also going to do it to the right side as well. So you're going to put minus 7 on the other side too. All right, then after that, we are going to cancel out. We're going to show the canceling out. So we're going to show that those 7s are now gone. And then you're going to simplify it down, meaning you're going to bring down this 3x. And then you're going to simplify this other side. 16 minus 7 is 9. All right, and then our almost final step here is to cancel out the multiplication or division. In this case, it says 3x on the left. This means 3 times x. So the opposite of multiplying by 3 is dividing by 3. So let's divide both sides by 3. Whatever we do to the left, we do to the right. Then we're going to show that those 3's are now canceled out, and I'm left with x on the left, and then simplify down. So 9 divided by 3 is 3. And our answer is x equals 3. Once you have x equals a number, or whatever the variable is, then you are done, and you can box or circle your answer. So I want you to go ahead and pause the video after I slide. There you go. So I want you to pause the video and try this one on your own. Go ahead. All right, so hopefully you've tried this one on your own and you've written it down and solved it and have an answer. So you're going to check your answer with mine. My first step is I'm going to draw my line down the equal sign. Then I'm going to cancel out the addition or subtraction. In this case, it's this 8 here. Now this positive 8, remember positive is just like plus. So the opposite of positive is negative, or the opposite of plus 8 is minus 8. I'm going to do it to both sides. Whatever I do to the left, I do to the right. I'm going to go ahead and cancel those 8's out. I'm going to simplify down, right? So those 8's are gone. The 5x is still there on the left, and 48 minus 8 is 40 on the right. And now my last step is this is saying 5 times x. So the opposite or the inverse operation is dividing by x. So I do that to both sides. I cancel those 5's out. I get x on the left, and 40 divided by 5 is 8. So I am done. My answer is x equals 8. If you did not get x equals 8, if you have any questions, please pause the video and come find me. All right, let's do example number 2. So I want you to go ahead and write this down in your notebook. All right, so now we're going to solve. The only difference between this one is now the x is on the other side. So same steps. I'm going to still draw my line down the equal sign. I'm going to now look on the right side, and to get x by itself, I have to cancel out this positive 2 here. So the opposite of positive 2 is negative, or subtract 2. And whatever I do to the right side, I do to the left side as well. 27 minus 2 is 25. All right, I simplify down. I cancel these out, and I bring down the 5x. And now this is back to our one-step equations. This is times 5 over here. The opposite of that is divide by 5. So let's divide both sides by 5. We cancel out. We bring down the x. 25 divided by 5 is 5. And we're done with that one. So go ahead and pause the video, try it, which, sorry, I'm sliding, there we go. Pause this and go ahead and try this one by yourself. All right, so hopefully you tried it. So I'm gonna go ahead and solve it. After my line, I wanna look for the side with the variable, which is v in this case. And I wanna I wanna cancel out that addition or subtraction, which is minus 2. So the opposite of that is plus 2, and I do it to both sides. So when I simplify down, I get 60 is equal to 10v. These are gone. And now this is saying 10 times v. The opposite of that is divide by 10. And we do it to both sides. And when I simplify down, I get 60 divided by 10, which is 6. And these 10s are gone, so I'm just left with v by itself. So 6 is equal to v. All right, so go ahead. Oh no, sorry. We have one last example. I was gonna say, go ahead and try the practice. We've got one more example, one more try it. We're almost there. So we have 4m minus 3 equals negative 23. So I want to throw in some negatives here. So go ahead and pause, write this down in your notebook. This is our last example with negatives now. All right, so still same process, just have negatives now. So I still want to write the side with the m. I want to undo this addition or subtraction, so I'm going to undo this minus 3 by adding 3. And I do that to both sides. I am left with 4m on the left, and now negative 23 plus 3, if you need to, use the calculator. That is negative 20. And now I'm just getting rid of this 4 over here, so I'm going to divide by 4 both sides. And m is equal to negative 5. So same process, I just have negatives now on some of these. So go ahead and pause the video last time and you are trying this last, try it on your own. Go ahead. All right, so, and for some reason my tablet's not letting me scroll all the way down, but that's okay. So I want to undo, or I want to cancel out this plus 5 by subtracting 5 from both sides. That leaves me with negative 3v on the left. Oops. And then 2 minus, these are gone. 2 minus 5 is negative 3. So my last step, and if you notice the pattern here, my last step in all these are just dividing, because these are all, when they're next to each other, that means multiplying. The opposite of that is dividing. So we're going to divide by negative 3 both sides. So those are gone. I'm left with v is equal to, and negative 3 divided by negative 3 is positive 1. So my answer is v equals 1. So now you can go ahead and you're going to try the practice by yourself or with a partner. If you need any help, please let me know. And otherwise, I will see you in the next lesson. Bye.